inside and out. You've used your bib tool and a sponge. Once you're to that point, then you're gonna make a handle. The way I want you guys to make a handle is called pulling a handle, and you are required to make it this way, so make sure you pay attention and you don't give up. I'm gonna make it look really easy. I'm gonna get it done in like 2 seconds. You guys are gonna take maybe a day, okay? That's okay. So we start with wedged clay, all right? So I've already wedged this. And I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it down into like, I don't know, a tapered shape. So it's fat here, skinny here. Then we're going to stretch this clay out, so we're kind of flicking it. And you're doing all 4 sides. You're flicking that clay, it should start to like expand, stretch, okay? So now you have like this carrot shape, okay? So then what we have is a bowl of water, and you're going to actually pull the clay down so that it's thin. And what's gonna happen to you guys is it's probably gonna break off, which is fine, so then you just keep pulling. That should have went in the bowl. So anything that breaks off, you can just keep in the bowl, then you can dump that bowl in the slip bucket at the end. Make sure you're like going every other direction so you don't get a flat handle. Alright, so that's pretty good. So then we're going to put it on our work board. We're going to bend it into like a handle shape-ish. Kind of cut it off. And you can even give this to the next person if you have a lot extra. So you're going to bend it into a handle shape, kind of hold it up against your cup, see if that's good, adjust it until you like it. Your handle shouldn't be way out here, and it also shouldn't be like really skinny. You should be able to fit your hand in. Okay, so kind of adjust, see how it looks. Once you're happy with it, you're going to blow dry it. Instead of blow drying, you could also just bag it for 1 day and then put it on. You guys should probably blow dry it a little longer, but for the sake of your time, I'll just struggle a little bit. So then you take your nice, smooth, pretty cup, decide where you want that handle. If you're left-handed, right-handed, if that makes any difference to you, where you want it. And I'm just gonna place it first to see where it should go. That looks all right. I'm gonna mark where I need to slip and score. So I can take the handle off. Got my fork to score. Score the handle itself. And then when you attach it, make sure you give it a good little wiggle. Really get those score marks in there. And then a common mistake is that people put it on crooked, so really make sure you're watching how your handle looks. Get it on as straight as possible. And that part we're going to push down. Really work it into those grooves, those score marks. Alright? And then we got to smooth this handle on because that's a weak connection, okay? So under here we can just take that extra clay and like drag it into our cup. But for the rest of it, what do you think I could put around here to fill that seam? What do we use on the inside? Who remembers what that's called?
Snake coil.
So a little coil, yeah, like a little snake of clay. So just take some fresh clay, roll out a little coil. Then we're going to put that on the top part. I'm also going to try to squeeze it into this bottom part a little bit too. Then you can either use your hand or a tool. Half of that coil needs to go into your handle. The other half should go into the cup. That'll help create a better bond than just smoothing it all into one section. And then do the same thing at the bottom, okay? So ideally by Wednesday, we all have handles on and we are super smooth. And then we have one more step for this. What we're going to do is we're going to color these with a colored slip so that when they come out of the kiln the first time, instead of being that like kind of creamy color, they'll either be like black, they'll be blue to start with, or whatever. So we're going to start with a different colored clay to do our glazing with, so it'll be a little different. Okay, but I'll show that later.